Hello friends, today we are here with our fourth chapter, that is climate, and today we will see the first part of this chapter. So friends, let's move ahead, and in this video we will see introduction to the climate and difference in temperature and rainfall in India. Now friends, the next topic we will see in this, that is climate control. So let's move ahead and start our discussion with climate. Now let's start our discussion with introduction. Friends, अगर आपको याद होगा तो we have already discussed about landform and drainage of our country in the last two chapters. Friends, when we talk about the basic elements that one learn about the natural environment of any area, so there are basically three basic elements. My dear friends, हमने two basic element, that is drainage of our country and landforms के बारे में already study कर रखा है. So in this chapter we will take the third basic element, that is atmospheric condition, which is prevailing over our country. Friends, कभी-कभी आप भी ये सोचते होगे, why do we wear woolen clothes in December? Yeah, why it is hot and uncomfortable in the month of May? Yeah, why it rain in June and July? So friends, आपके इन सभी क्वेश्चन का आंसर we will find in this chapter. So let's move ahead and start with our introduction. So when we talk about climate, the very first thing which comes in our mind, that what is climate? So my dear friends, climate refers to the sum total of weather condition and variation over a large area for a longer period of time. So the question arises here, ये long period of time का span period कितना होता है? I mean, कितने duration को we call for the long period of time of climate? तो friend, it is more than 30 years. Friends, ये तो बात हो गई climate की. अब हम बात करेंगे weather की. तो weather refers to the state of atmosphere over an area at a point of time. और जब हम बात करते हैं elements of weather and climate की, तो these are the same elements such as temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind, humidity and rainfall. These are the elements of climate and weather as well. Now friends, let's move ahead. We will continue our discussion with introduction of climate. Friends, क्या आपको पता है the climate of India is also called as monsoon type climate? Friends, basically the monsoon word is derived from the Arabic word mausim, which literally means season. My dear friends, this type of climate is mainly found in South and Southeast of Asia. Now, let's move ahead. We will continue our discussion with climate, and now we will discuss the difference in temperature and rainfall in India. My dear friends, when we talk about temperature and rainfall, or you can say precipitation, then these differ from a place to place or season to season. So friends, अब हम ये देखेंगे कि how this differ from place to place and season to season. Friends, जब हम बात करते हैं समर में, तो the mercury occasionally touches 50 degree in some part of Rajasthan, जबकि इसके विपरीत when we talk about Jammu and Kashmir. So the temperature moves around 20 degrees Celsius in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir. Friends, जब हम बात करते हैं विंटर नाइट की, तो टेम्परेचर एट Dras in Jammu and Kashmir may be low as -45 degree centigrade. जबकि friends, when we talk about Trivandrum, it has the temperature of 20 degree centigrade at the same time. तो friend, हम इस तरह से देख सकते हैं कि there is a variation of temperature throughout our country at a certain point of time. Now, let's move ahead and we will continue our discussion with climate and we will continue with difference in temperature and rainfall in India. My dear friends, जब हम बात करते हैं rainfall की तो rainfall occurs in the form of snowfall in upper part of Himalayas. जबकि in rest of India, it happens in the form of rain. So friend, on the basis of this, we can say कि हमारे country में pattern of rainfall भी differ करता है. Now, let's move ahead and we will continue our discussion with climate and we will continue discussing on difference in temperature and rainfall in India. Friends, जब हम बात करते हैं rainfall और precipitation की, तो इनमें जो वेरिएशन है they are not only seen in the form and the type but also in the amount and seasonal distribution. So friend, when we focus on difference in rainfall in perspective to amount and seasonal distribution, so we find that it is approx 400 cm in Meghalaya and even less than 10 cm in Western Rajasthan and Ladakh. Friends, जब हम बात करते हैं rainfall की तो in some part of country it rain from June to September, जबकि in some part of country such as Tamil Nadu it rain in October and November. So friend, on the basis of this, we can say there is variation in rainfall in terms of the amount and seasonal distribution. Friends, जब हम बात करते हैं coastal areas की तो coastal areas जो हैं they experience less contrast in temperature condition, जबकि seasonal contrast जो है वो इंटीरियर ऑफ कंट्री में ज्यादा देखे जाते हैं. My dear friends, there is a decrease in rainfall generally when we move from east to west in northern plain, और इन्हीं सब वेरिएशन के कारण लोगों के खान पान and the clothes they wear and the house they live in, this also varies. Now friends, let's move ahead. Now we will continue our discussion with climate and now we will discuss on climate control. Friends, when we talk about climate control, then there are 6 major control of climate of any place, that are latitude, altitude, nearness from the sea, direction of wind and ocean current. The others are also the control of climate of any place. Friends, to remember this, we have used the word landforms. So, it will become easy for you to remember the major controls of climate of any place. So now, we will see each and every control one by one in little bit detail. So let's start with latitude. Friends, due to the curvature of Earth, the amount of solar energy received varies according to latitude, जिसके कारण the air temperature decreases from equator towards the pole. फ्रेंड्स, जब हम बात करते हैं एल्टीट्यूड्स की, तो as we go from the surface of earth to the higher altitudes, the atmosphere become less dense and temperature decreases. इसी वजह से the hills are therefore cooler during the summer. Now friends, let's talk about nearness or distance from the sea. Friends, जैसे जैसे sea से distance बढ़ता है, people experience extreme weather condition, that is very hot during summer and very cold during winters. Now, our next control is direction or pressure of wind. Friends, the direction and pressure of wind system of any area depends on basically our two previous control, that is latitude and altitude of the place. Thus, it influences the temperature and rainfall pattern in that particular area. Now, our next control is, that is ocean current. Friends, when we talk about ocean currents along with onshore wind, it affects the climate of coastal areas, such as अगर किसी coastal area से warm और cold currents बह रहे हैं, तो उस एरिया में warm और cold wind ही होंगे. So friends, now let's move ahead, and in this chapter we have learned introduction of climate and difference in temperature and rainfall in India and climate control. The reference is Geography Class 9 textbook. So friends, in next video we will learn factor affecting climate of India. Till then, thank you.